Early on in life, I fell in love with old Hollywood classics that weren't censored by the communist censorship machine. My first venture into directing was at the age of 8, when together with the kids from my block we put on a Christmas play. I was thrilled to produce the play and direct my actors. Unfortunately, during the premiere, one of us accidentally knocked down the Christmas tree. My mom didn't scream at me, but I got the very much disapproving look. It must have been one of my earliest memories when I associated creative fun with failure and silent disapproval. When I think about this now, it was a painful moment that only added to the already growing list of my not good enough traits. With each passing year, my learning difficulties became more evident to me. However, none of the adults in my life noticed that I wasn't coping. After learning how to read, my biggest challenges were retaining information, spelling, and time management. To this day, I'm afraid that I might forget everything I know when put unexpectedly on the spot or when I act under pressure. As you can imagine, I hated formal education and was often put down by my teachers who called me lazy or stupid. One English teacher was certain I was never going to learn English. Well, I proved her wrong. I know that my story isn't uncommon. A lot of the neurodiverse learners can't cope in the traditional school setting and receive zero support, especially if they mask well enough. Those kids can be talented, but the odds of failing behind, one way or another, and the shame attached to that can last a lifetime. The lack of early support, interventions, and accommodations left me in a lot of emotional turmoil and academically behind, as I was always trying to catch up even in the subjects I felt pretty confident at, such as history or literature. I could easily forget facts or dates, especially in a stressful situation. Despite my strong inclination towards creativity and humanities, I wasn't encouraged to be creative or learn more about art. Creativity and art as a career choice was abstract to everyone around me and not something people did. My godfather even tried to explain to me that in the event of any major crisis, society will need doctors and engineers, not artists. Well, obviously I disagree. Society needs balance, and the COVID pandemic has proven that. At school, creativity assisted me by helping me create accommodations for my needs. Unfortunately, despite all the hard work, I still had huge learning gaps, as the majority of the information I obtained wasn't stored in my long-term memory. To this day, I struggle to retrieve information and knowledge, which is a very common trait for dyslexic individuals. Writing scripts for public presentations is my security blanket. I was brought up in a system that didn't allow asking questions, didn't permit curiosity, and the pressure to know everything even before I got the chance to learn was massive. My inner critic, who grew in strength during my formative years, is still forever present in my life. The signals I received from home and school regarding my inability to learn the traditional way left lots of scars that aren't easy to heal. However, my creativity and imagination made me feel capable of taking on the world that wasn't friendly, and finally connected me to my true self despite everything and everyone who said that I couldn't do it.